What does CMPA mean? How to know if your baby suffers from CMPA. How to identify it and how to treat it in the best possible way. Cow's milk protein allergy, CMPA, is a health problem. It occurs when a child's immune system overreacts to certain proteins in cow's milk and certain products. This allergy is most common in babies and young children, but it can affect people at any age. Maybe you're wondering, does my baby suffer from CMPA? To find out, you'll have to pay attention to the symptoms. The symptoms of CMPA are varied and may include immediate or delayed reactions. Watch to see if your child has any of these immediate symptoms. Difficulty breathing, swelling of the lips, tongue and throat, hives, vomiting and diarrhea. Other symptoms that may not occur immediately after ingesting the products are eczema, skin rashes, abdominal swelling, cramps and gastroesophageal reflux. If the child has any of these symptoms, he should be taken to the pediatrician. The doctor may perform skin or blood tests to determine if there is an allergic reaction to cow's milk proteins. That's what the mother of a patient, named João, did. Anna noticed that he began to show symptoms such as reflux, diarrhea and severe cramps. She took him to the pediatrician, who, after performing some tests, diagnosed João with cow's milk protein allergy, CMPA. Like you, Anna was very worried. She knew that she would have to completely change the baby's diet, since João could not consume dairy products. Yes. Treatment for CMPA involves completely avoiding cow's milk and products containing these proteins. For babies who are breastfed, the mother needs to follow a diet without cow's milk. In the case of babies who use infant formulas, the doctor may recommend a special formula based on soy or hydrolyzed protein. Older children and adults can consume A2A2 milk. Also, there are non-dairy alternatives such as almond milk, soy milk or coconut milk. But careful. When deciding which non-dairy alternative to give your child, it is important to be aware of some serious issues. Unlike cow's milk, almond milk has little protein. Thus, it is not recommended for growing children. As for soy milk, it is harmful for people who are allergic to soy or have thyroid problems. That's because this drink doesn't allow medicine to act on the thyroid to treat the problem. Thus, it is important that you make sure your baby does not have thyroid disease. Another factor is that the excessive use of soy can cause deficiencies in the uptake of minerals, amino acids, and vitamins D, E, K and B12. Also, there is an increase in estrogen levels, which is the female hormone. Not recommended for male children, therefore. So what's the best option for your baby? Coconut milk. Yes, coconut milk has so many nutrients that it is considered the closest thing to breast milk. In the United States, several experiments were carried out to prove the effectiveness of coconut milk for children. For example, for a year, a baby was fed exclusively with coconut milk. The result? Her health remained in perfect condition. Incredible. By the way, in Hawaii, it is customary for mothers to feed their children coconut milk instead of cow's milk. Your children grow up healthy. Another positive point is that coconut milk reduces bad LDL cholesterol and contributes to an increase in good cholesterol, HDL. How to prepare this healthy delight for your baby? You can prepare coconut milk at home. You only need 2 ingredients: the pulp of 1 dry coconut and hot water. Cut the pulp into pieces. Using the coconut itself as a measurer, add 2 of that measure of hot water. Hit the blender. Strain through a sieve or voil. Put it in a glass vase and take it to the fridge. There, the milk will be valid for up to 3 days. It is clear that the quality of homemade coconut milk is superior to the quality of the industrialized one. It retains all the nutrients of coconut and is chemical-free. However, if you cannot make it at home, it is advisable to buy powdered coconut milk, vacuum sealed, of good origin. This is to ensure that you are buying a pure product. Ready-to-drink versions of coconut milk may be an option, although not recommended, due to the chemical additives present. It's important to remember that APLV can disappear over time. Therefore, it is important that the child is evaluated regularly by the doctor to monitor the allergy and adjust the treatment. In more severe cases, your doctor may prescribe medication, such as antihistamines or epinephrine, to treat severe allergic reactions. If CMPA is not treated correctly, it can result in serious health problems such as malnutrition or anaphylaxis. Therefore, it is essential for parents to be aware of the symptoms and follow medical recommendations to protect their children's health. That's what Anna, quoted above, did. She researched and found several alternative foods that she could offer João. She started preparing meals without milk or dairy products, using special formulas for babies with CMPA. She, too, learned to recognize the signs of an allergic reaction and to deal with João's strict diet. She joined online groups to share experiences and advice. The other mothers gave her a lot of help and support, which helped her through the tough times. Over time, John began to improve. He no longer has reflux and his cramps have subsided. Today, he still needs a strict diet, but Anna found several delicious and nutritious food options to prepare for him. Would you also like to have access to several nutritious and delicious recipe options for your child? In the description of this video, you will find an excellent variety of extremely tasty menus, to please the demanding palate of the little ones. Enjoy. Relax. Just like Anna, you, too, will be that strong and determined mother or father that your baby needs so much, and long and healthy life for your baby. Oh, in the next video you'll see which foods you shouldn't give your baby. Just click.